What is up, y'all? This is Marzi. How are y'all doing? Let me go and switch this to day 13. My bad for starting late today. I did say I was probably going to do more or less around 4, but then things ended up coming up. We did a couple of family things today, so I thought maybe it's okay, right? We have an excuse to be coming on at a later time. So right now, oh damn, me wearing red is not good for this study and talk. Oh wow, it's over here. This study and talk thing right here. It is not good whatsoever. Real quick, let me go and open up the chat. At the end of the day, man, the goal is to always hop on and try to get some studying in, and I'm so happy that we're gonna be able to do it today. And I'm low-key debating because it is more or less like a day off, a little bit of a weekday of doing maybe playing that like computer game. Because at least for one, it's like a video game, but it also teaches very well instead of trying to like learn something. But then also too that I'm thinking about is maybe I could do a couple of minutes of studying this particular topic and then maybe just like kind of yapping. Who knows? I guess we're gonna just see how this ends up going. Let me get my TV right. Bammers. Okay, yes, but today ended up spending a lot of time with some family. We ended up eating with a certain family member, and then we moved on to another family member's house. So now I'm finally home. I might have been wearing the same outfit for another live stream, but that was because that outfit was just like for home. But now we took the outfit outside. Okay, so y'all know what we're doing. So let's finally go and immediately jump into what we will be studying for today. I don't really have a specific website for this one. I might have to go with what AI ended up getting. So let's go and jump to the screen right here, right to the live screen, and pretty much we're getting into the PSU, which is the power supplies wattage, and exactly what it is. I don't really have, like I said, any websites here that can kind of explain it. I mean, granted, this does say kind of like the definition for the PC components, but other than that, I feel like this says it very well. And let me know, by the way, if you actually know, what that answer is. And then that probably means y'all could tell me whether or not AI got that correct, which I feel like they did because AI normally, like, when they get things wrong, it's like different things that they get wrong, not necessarily that. Let me delete this real quick because I don't understand what this is doing here. We're going to delete that, and then we're going to have to add. Sorry, my bad. I know y'all can see literally everything that I'm doing right now, but at least y'all get a little bit of the behind the scenes. I want to add this text source. I'm going to do a new text source, and then we're just going to call this goal and studying fundamentals, something like that. Maybe that could be good. And then just kind of shrink that. Sorry, I keep having to do this every live stream because for some reason it just will not stay. So there we go. So now y'all can see what the goal is for today. I don't suspect a lot of people are going to hop on today because it is strange timing. I don't normally hop on at this time, but let's just get into it. Who really cares about that? So we already got into the PSUs, which is the power supplies. I don't know if it's PSU or PCU, but either way, it is the power supplies efficiency rating. We got a lot into that, but I feel like I'm still a little bit lost when it comes to what that necessarily means. So we're just gonna flip the page, and eventually maybe we can dive back into a couple of those things. But I really want to focus on the PSU's wattage, the power supply's wattage. Like, what does that necessarily mean? And what if I get a power supply that has a very low wattage? Does that just mean like I honestly wouldn't be able to tell you. I have no clue. Does this affect like games running? Does this affect the computer staying on long enough? Is this like the battery life? So let's go and figure it out. So we're kind of reading the first thing on what it is, and this is a AI overview. So let me know if this is correct or not. If you know enough about IT, maybe y'all can definitely come and help me there. So let's go maximum. And also too, my fault is normally, on my days off, I kind of like to hop on around like 5 or 6ish. And I probably should have said that yesterday because since y'all are so used to 12 p.m., I feel like that's why a lot of y'all be coming at that time. Mainly it's always like a good 5 people immediately. Right now it's not really hitting those numbers, and that's probably because, you know, y'all probably expected it to be at a different time, and that is completely my fault. Another thing too is that they ended up opening like this new shop near me, and I guess they're offering, free drinks or whatever, and that ended up really clogging like the road for a while. So then that was even crazier. Today was just pretty much very hectic, but hey, I got in a good meal. I ate some pasta and then I ended up eating some nachos and then got to spend some time with family. So I thought that was pretty dope. Now, real quick, what is the title of this? Okay, I just want to see because unless maybe I should probably switch that title. But we'll see. So to determine the wattage you need, so this is important as well. Calculate your system's power draw, then choose the PSU with a higher wattage, at least 1.4 to 1.5 the calculated value to account for spikes and future upgrades. You can check a PSU's current wattage on its label or use online calculators for a specific build. Okay. So that's actually pretty strange. So you're telling me I could possibly have a PSU that doesn't really have enough wattages for what I would need, pretty much. But they're probably talking about, or they're assuming that this is like a computer that you just bought that is like newish. Who knows? Maybe I'm tripping. Real quick, I'm gonna jump back to this camera here, just because I want to go and see a few things. We're gonna go back. Just want to go and edit a title real quick. Let me see. What did I have before? I think it was like this. So maybe if I did this, copied. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. This should be rather quick. Okay, I love how it's not. Love how it's not rather quick. No, yeah, but it should. Give me 1 more second. Bam, and then now we're back on. Hey, what is up, everybody? How are y'all doing? My bad, I'm about to switch screens right now. Give me a second. Jump forward. Bammers. Here is where everything... Oh, wait, sorry. I kind of want to open this up real quick so I can see how that's running. But alright. We got to determine the wattage you need. There is a calculation that needs to occur here. So we got calculate your system's draw or your power draw. So that's important. Calculate systems power draw. By the way, how has y'all Sundays been so far? I think I already talked about how mine's been. Yeah, I was just talking about everything I did today. Been pretty good, but let me know how y'all Sundays have been. If you want to type that in the chat, that'd be super dope. I'm assuming most of you probably have today off of work or today off of school. So definitely let me know. But I think we're all kind of like around the same age. I kind of wonder what is everybody low-key doing? Like, are we in school? And as in like college? Or are we at work? Are we studying for something greater? I actually just learned about this place today as well, where I could kind of see if they have certain certifications and they also get paid for when you go there. Get it in like a year or less, and boom, you could be working like making big bucks doing crazy stuff. Of course, you got to start from somewhere, but then you rise up in that company, man. I'm like, I wouldn't mind getting into, for the time being, like getting into electricity. I think that would be dope. But of course, that ain't it. That ain't it for right now, but we got to end up rising up and getting into that at some point, man. I just can't wait to like see the changes and really just grow in life. That's like my biggest thing and my biggest motivator is always remember that you're doing these things because you want to grow in life, you want to do better, you have goals, and it's just that'll be amazing. So then you could check a PSU's current wattage on its label, so that's good. But that's why, I really just hope this channel can encourage people to pretty much, do the same, man. Just wake up every day, try and become and be better every day. Learn something, always continue learning. Learning is really key if you want to honestly make it in this life. If you don't have skills that people can pay you for, then it's like, what are you doing, man? And a lot of people just sit back and wait until their 30s to figure it out. And it's okay if you do that, because there's still time to figure it out. But imagine if you had it all figured out in your 20s, how freeing you could feel in your 30s. But also, having kids can really be like, and I don't want to say your downfall, because I think kids are a beautiful thing to have. I'm not saying it's your downfall, but when you do have kids, and let's say you're not financially prepared for it, it hits you hard and it's kind of hard to get out of that rut, especially the more kids that you have. So that's why you always got to be just super damn prepared when it comes to, trying to like doing certain things like that, man. It's tough. So here it says how to determine the right one. You would calculate your needs, which you already got to. Add a safety margin. It's crucial to add a buffer for safety and upgrade. So yeah, we already basically pretty much wrote that all down. Now I feel like the thing is I pretty much know how to pick the right one for me. But what if I did a power supply that was like way over my wattage that was needed? Is it just like I'm spending unnecessary money? Like what would happen? So we're gonna enter the CPU information, which I don't even know, but whatever, we'll just figure it out. Mine's is AMD. I don't know which other thing, so I'm gonna just go with the 4. We're just gonna guess. I have a Ryzen 9. Where's my Ryzen 9? I'm assuming, oh, there's multiple Ryzen 9s. They didn't tell me which one. I think it might be this one. Who cares? We're guessing at this point. So we got the manufacturer. We got NVIDIA is Model 1. And then we got GeForce. I can see this right here, but I just don't know. Mine says RTX Studio. I don't see Studio. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? We don't really. This doesn't matter. Let's go 1. I don't even have a fan. Actually, then let's just do that. ATX. Let's do ATX. Calculate. Let's just see what pops up. I did random stuff, but we want to see. So they're telling me that this is probably the wave. This is what I need to look into. The only thing, oh, and it's 80 plus, and it's also, I think that is titanium, okay. But are they all titanium? Like, do you want to make sure everything you get is titanium? Oh no, this one's platinum. So what is the difference here? Is it higher or lower? I mean, it has more wattages, so you can compare. It says you can compare all. I don't know. I still kind of don't understand it in a way. I mean, I get it like in the math aspect of things, but I'm wondering if I were to get one that was like over, it has too much wattages, could that break my computer or would that be better? So like, what if I bought the most watts PSU? Would, like, I don't know what would happen. I don't even know how to ask that question. It says your devices will only draw the power they require, so no damage will occur. Also, it's probably like you're just wasting money then. But it says, in fact, having a powerful PSU is often beneficial as it can increase efficiency when running at a lower load and provides a buffer for future upgrades or overclocking. So it's kind of like there's not really a danger for it, but it's kind of like maybe you're sitting there spending more money than you actually have to, in a way. So it's kind of like, But if you guys are new here, man, make sure y'all end up hitting that subscribe button. So we ended up getting a lot of the PSU or the power supply information here, which I think was actually super goated. I think that was very much helpful. And honestly, we could probably move on from this part of things. Let me go and jump this camera back over here, because I believe the last thing we really need to get into for this week, because I had a whole week module today, by the way. That's if y'all are wondering, like, where did I get all this information? I try to make it like week by week of what needs to be studied. And I honestly think, where's that game? Where's that? Okay, right here. So I already did basically everything from the power supply to the motherboard layout. Next, yes, and that was week 1. So that actually makes sense that I pretty much got through that. Well, I think it was week 1. I'm not sure. Learning every computer part. And then 2, for module 2, we wanted to get into the specs and the performance. So maybe I don't need to learn too much about wattage today anyway. I could probably save that for a little bit later. But I think today, because today's supposed to be more of a chill day anyway, we pretty much ended on that. And so what I could do is that there is this PC game that I got. And this PC game is actually very helpful when it comes to learning about computers. I know some people, they might disagree, but I think it's pretty much helpful when it comes to learning about computers. So let's go and open this game up pretty much. And we're just going to go and see if it opened. What the hell? Because what I'm thinking is that we can at least get this. Oh, I need to open Epic, but for some reason Sorry, by the way, if I don't have like it doesn't have a background for some reason. I don't know why that happened. I think it might have been like an update. So for some reason I can't get this damn game open. Epic is supposed to be open. That's why. Where's Epic? Did I even download? Oh, it's right here. My fault. My fault. No, please. Oh my goodness, it has to update. Let me just update that real quick. Hopefully my PC doesn't have to turn off. But for the time being, then I guess we'll just kind of shift back to this camera until then. But then it ends up opening, and then I'd be screwed because I need to like break the game. I mean, leave the game to then get into it. But with this game, though, it should have pretty much helped with a lot of the parts. So let me go and see now. I think it should be open. There we go. It's a pretty good game for learning about computers, and it really just breaks down everything. So I kind of really want to open this. I'm probably going to play just for a little bit. I want to be able to see if I could point out different things that these computers have and stuff like that. And I think that would be just super damn dope. Also today too, I was going to do a Bible study online. I'm still kind of debating on it, whether I should do it or not. But I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing. We're just going to keep this pushing, at least get day 13 out of the way in a way. So now this game should be on, and I kind of want to do a new game because I broke it. Well, I gotta talk about it, but when I was playing this demo for a second, I low-key broke it. If y'all are new here, though, make sure you end up hitting that subscribe button. This isn't always about playing this game. I only want to do it for today just because it's Sunday, and I'm relaxing, so it's normally about, like, actual studying. I feel like with this game, though, it is definitely helpful when it comes to learning about PCs and what PC parts look like, and of course you could do it with actual, like watching YouTube videos, but we're just gonna end up getting into a little bit of this today. So we already kind of played this previously if y'all were here, but probably not. And we're gonna try to actually follow like the rules. Before I broke the whole laptop apart and then I screwed myself. So like this is just so cool. Cause it's like you take these screws off, you pull it off from the side, and you can kind of pinpoint what everything is and where everything is. So what I kind of already know based on looking at computers is that down there is where the power supply is. And then these are the PCI covers. Like this game has actually told me a lot about what this stuff looks like. So it seems like we're going to be removing 2 of them and not all of them. But here's where the power supply is all the way down here. I'm assuming this is the CPU, but it's being guarded by like this fan type of thing. We have the RAM right here, kind of right under it. And then last but not least, I can't really see anything else. I feel like there's probably more. Maybe the SD card, but that might be like in the back or something. Or the SSD, sorry. Yeah, because this is a little bit different. So then all we got to do is go and install this GPU, and then that's kind of where we're at and so what the GPU looks like. So it's a pretty good game for teaching you about computers and doing stuff like that. So then all we got to do is put the PC lock back on. Screw this, screw that. And then you're kind of pretty much set. And then I guess there's some wiring that comes here. So this is a graphics card connector point. You're going to grab it. And then you're going to, well, I swear I grabbed it, but I don't know. Oh, you're going to grab it and then you're going to plug it down there, which I'm assuming is mainly behind the scenes. It looks like it's going through the bottom, low-key. Yeah, it is what it's doing. So it's also trying to teach you about how the power connectors go on. I'm not sure how realistic that is, though, with the power selectors. But I think this is super, super dope, man. And because it's just very helpful for showing you what everything really looks like. You exit and you move on. This is still a demo. I might buy the full game if I feel like it's really helpful. But if it's not, then it's like, alright. So now we got to turn on the PC, click P. Now, bam. So I guess that was our own PC there. I guess that was our own PC. So I'm going to open this up. But yeah, I just want to give myself a little bit of a break today from studying. We practically finished, the beginning part, which is just fine. So they want me to do this one, which is just like doing a red case, which should, I guess, be simple. It says click left, go to this PC. So I know last time I screwed this up because I wanted to break apart the PC and I couldn't figure out how to put it back together. So let's try and actually do what they want me to do. We kind of know what every part finally looks like, which I think is super easy now. Very ecstatic about that. Where would I want to plug this in? Do I want to plug it in up there or back here? Probably keep everything back here. That's probably where everything's going to be anyway. So this is kind of... I could put it right next to it. Wow. That's actually super cool. Damn. Okay, so now what? Now the cables are in. We hit that power on button or something. It's saying it's not plugged in. Oh, we have one more. Go right there. Okie doke. So now what? Now we hit that power button. We hop on this monitor, and then we gotta clear these viruses. Obviously, this is a little bit like, this is a little bit janky, especially when they make us go through the BIOS as well. I'm not sure exactly what the BIOS looks like. But man, this is just actually fun, man. Let's clean these files up. 428 files, time elapsed. I cannot wait though, because I've been playing 2K, like, all up for like fun on the weekends, man, and it's just super cool. I love playing 2K. Alright, so this is complete. Let's go and ship this away. Last time I screwed myself. I guess we could break apart another laptop for fun. Not that one. So now we can come back here and then just collect the payment and everything's fine. And then here is the water cooler. Oh wait, oops, put that back. And I guess we're doing something with the water cooling. So I think this is actually going to be lit. I can't wait to do this one. If we could do this correctly. Because I don't know, something always be happening. So you want me to remove this part, which is the part blocking it. So this is probably like a... It's not... I forgot what it's called, but it's, I guess, technically the same thing. So they want me to remove this GPU, and I guess we're replacing the GPU, maybe? Oh, wait, no, I don't think we're replacing it. We just want to get rid of the thing. But we do got to remove this GPU by unscrewing these things over here. Bam, able to pop it out. Now, let's go and install this water-cooled GPU. Oh, wait, there's more to review, to remove. Oh, no, this was this one where I couldn't figure it out. I still can't figure it out. I don't understand. They're not telling me anything. Let me see, because they make it seem like we can click something like over here. Yeah, no. This is like the one that keeps bothering me. I don't understand. I'm gonna have to look this up. Apparently there's missing parts. You have to boot it on. This is the cool stream. There's still a couple more things to remove here. Which I don't know what that would be. Let me see. Maybe we gotta get something on this side. Nope. This is literally what happened the last time. Could it be like the SD? Yeah, nope. What about this? Remove the radiator. Oh, you know what I'm thinking? Actually, no, I think I already tried going through the back. But what I'm thinking is you can't remove the radiator because it has a wire connected. Meaning you have to do something to where that wire here could be disconnected, but it wants to act like you can't disconnect it. I'm not sure. Hey, what is up, DHS? I am not sure. So this is the zoom, rotate, move. What I'm probably going to do is just get a random laptop and just break it completely open. PC can boot the OS. Is that something that they want me to try? Try to turn this on or something? I like how that's the only thing that works, though. Low key. Could it be these wires? Yeah, no. Maybe they want me to click on a specific screw. Yeah, no. Because I'm assuming it's kind of maybe like, maybe I can't get in there is what they want to play around with. And to get in there, you need to unscrew some more. I'm not sure, man. I hate this damn game. It's like, it'd be fun. But then it's like, so what am I supposed to do? Just unscrew this top? I'm gonna try one more time. Yeah, no, this is just delusion. There's just no way. Then my GPU needs water cooling. I can't even install anything. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to figure this one out. And I don't know what the hell is happening here. Oh. Oh my goodness. So I already, oh my, I should have known. So water cooling is something you do outside. Okay, whatever. We figured it out. We're putting the GPU over here. And then I guess we're gonna do water cooling because it has water on it. Oh my goodness, what the hell? I've never seen a GPU look like this. So now we're gonna remove the old thermal, which is what this looks like. I wonder how realistic this is compared to like really doing this to a real computer. Add new thermal patches. Oh, ours is red. Why is mine doing like the Dougie, bro? Alright, perfect. We got new thermal paste. Next, we need to remove to replace the thermal paste. Thermal paste is an important part of PC building as it increases the efficiency of heat transfer between the CPU and its sink. So this is obviously something that's real that I need to take note of. This is a little bit like all over the place, but my notebook, but hey, listen, it's all good. Let's take a note of this. And we got to hit them with the thermal paste, which is an important part. We got to get that. Important part of PC building. I cannot wait to end up buying a PC and just breaking it all apart. By the way, if y'all are new here, man, make sure you end up hitting that subscribe button. We actually do a bunch of learning, but today I really, as of Sunday, I wanted it to be more of a chill day, so we're just going to play a game that is kind of about PC building anyway. So it could hopefully help me with a bit of learning, like how I'm taking a realistic note right now of this damn thing. I wonder if I can get a video out today, because today there needs to be a video. I don't know. So transfer between CPU and its heatsink, which helps it prevent from overheating. So prevents overheating, which is pretty dope. We're gonna leave that there. Let's jump forward. So we're gonna need this. We're gonna have to remove this little circle. Is it always a circle? I wonder. Probably not. Probably really less. So now we gotta apply this thermal paste. Oh wait, did I mess that up? So hold left click to paste it. Oh, okay. I guess we keep going. Wait, how much thermal paste do I put? They're trying to make me exit now. Assuming that much. Then you want to add this back on top. Oh shoot, this is gonna be a lot of screws. Yeah, I was gonna say I saw it from a mile away. Let's screw all this in. Perfection, perfection, perfection. Flip it over. Kind of pick this up, throw it away. And I guess we're putting that back into the computer. Oops, I picked it up. Alright, perfect. Damn, this game is low-key cool as hell. Low-key. Do people really be playing this game? So now we're gonna install that wiring again to the power supply, which we got done. So select piping. And whoa, we need to create a single loop to allow the water to flow around and cool all the water cooled components. So let's start here. What the heck? Oh, I would never be able to do this, bruh. I'm gonna be like, what do you want me to do? And then having to go diagonal is crazy work. I mean, maybe I could understand that. And then now we low-key gotta go and install. Let's just go with this yellow fleck. Wow. That is insane. It says PC can boot up. So now what? How do we boot this damn PC? Oh, I think we gotta install the case. So the water cooling part is done. Now we gotta come back and where is everything? We need to install the PC parts, which should be the side panel, I believe. Right? Or did we never put the GPU back in? No, I think we did. And then I think we need to plug in these wires. How do I boot this computer? Am I tripping? Oh, now they're letting me remove everything again. I hate when they do this. I don't know. Let me see this wire. Oh, yeah, no. No. Damn. I don't know. What do we have? I have to check. Hi, Marty. Hey, what is up, Lotta? Says it's not too difficult. The manual world help in that case. No facts. It must be like the PC cover thing. Am I skipping that? No, because the GPU's in there. Everything looks fine. Oh, the PC lock. Almost forgot about that. So now maybe we can end up installing. There's something to remove, it looks like. PC can boot up. Am I forgetting something? Let me see. What about this? PC cover now. Yeah, nah. It's not the PC cover. It definitely is not this. I don't think they'll let me install it, to be honest. Yeah, it's definitely not that. That has to be it. Oh, remove components. So I must have just put something on for no reason. Wait, what the hell? What popped up? Yeah, no, I don't know. There's something going on here. I don't know how to boot this PC. Oh, maybe I click power. Oh no, because these wires need to be plugged in, but they won't let me plug them in. And it's funny too, because it's talking about it not being plugged in. It's like, yeah, no crap. Now how, like, help? Help me plug this in, bruh. What the hell? Why can't I click on these wires? Oh, I gotta click cable. Are you kidding me? That was something else. I mean, I guess it's fun when you finally start to learn it a little bit of what you gotta do. I might buy this game. I'm not even kidding. So now let's boot up the PC. There we go. This is dope as hell. And I can select a wallpaper for them. So why the hell do they have Illuminati on here? I don't like all that. We ain't playing. Alright, let's do that. And let's add a program. I don't know. I just want to add something. Insert the USB drive into the PC. That is so cool. Okay, so that's done. The PC booted up. Now, place a delivery. Let's go and leave. I'm sorry, this game is low-key lit as hell. I might have to go and buy this. Oops. Wait, where the hell am I supposed to bring this? Oh, over here. Alright, bring that there. I think that's where it's supposed to go, right? Collect my money. There we go. Now this one is an overlock. So let's try and fix this. So we need to just plug these in. I'm just going to throw them into these cables very quick. I kind of have to remember everything low key. Let's grab this, plug that in the back. Now, overlock, boot, where's the power button? Oh, wait, no, I don't think you need to click that. Oh, I guess you do. P, so I gotta click P and then hit the F2, I think is what they said. Hold F2 or delete. Alright, there we go. We're actually in. That is wild in. So now what? This is where the PC's thing is. Okay, so let's go here. We must be allowing it. So increase this to 44 and then increase this to 35. Settings, left or right. Wait. Oh, never mind. Oh, they want me to apply and restart. And then hopefully this works. We can get this computer off and running. And then boom. So welcome to the Octap. I'm not sure how realistic the Octap is, but the good thing about this though is that I could see megahertz here. I could see the overclock. I think I could see the speed somewhere. It might have been outside of everything. This is the power draw and it's watts. So it's kind of like the stuff that I was just learning, but it's showing it in like a different type of way. So I personally would just need to connect the dots eventually, which I think I could definitely get there. And I can't wait, man, because after this, like I plan on doing maybe tomorrow, like doing like a little quiz, because it is Monday. You know, Mondays are normally, you know, you're right off of a day off. It feels good. It's time to get it done. So now we'll finish this. Let's go pick this up and bring it and sell it. Let's sell it. There we go. Perfect. Open up. Collect my money. Perfection. Next, I guess this is just going to be customizing it, which is a little bit different. Like I said, I don't even know if this is something that, like, is realistic. Probably not. Let's do the RAM. They want me to select all. And they wanted it to be a single color, so click on the left. We're doing the rainbow. And then we're going to do the walk. First off, if anyone ever came up to me and was like, I'm gonna charge you for doing this. I mean, granted, I probably would do it because it's simple, but like that would be crazy. But that's why people gotta like really get themselves to be knowledgeable in things, because you have no idea what people would charge, because people are so damn lazy to do it. And then it's can I put that back? People are so damn lazy to do it, but not only are they like lazy, damn, I broke my damn computer. I can't even. I was gonna say. But not only are people lazy to do things, it's like if you drop that price and you make that price like really like reasonable or even smaller, bruh, you legitimately would like be set, be perfectly fine. People aren't even gonna think twice. So they want their case to be read. How do I go and do it? Before it was bringing me to it. I don't know where's that. So they want their case to be read. I guess I gotta find it. I don't know where the hell it is at. It might have like a sticker next to it. Bruh, where the hell is this computer? I don't know. So then that was good. I want to do this one. Hey, what the hell? Why can't I do it? PC stats. Is that it? Is that all I could do basically? And now I'm done. It's a required level 1. I don't know how the hell I was doing this previously. How the hell? I thought there was computers lying around. I guess not. I must have completed them all. Oh. Wait, really? Can I just do what the hell I'm doing? So I did that. Now what? Apply. I gave the name. Is there anything else I could do? Like, what's going on? Oh no, I freaking lost the computer. I mean, for some reason, I can't get my computer. Because I know we were in accepted. Completed. We weren't accepted. And for some reason, I can't accept this no more. What the hell? How do I start doing this one? I really wanted to. Alright, fine, whatever. We'll do different ones. Oh, I think that's all we could do. After that, I believe we're done. Paint this case. Is it like talking about my case? Because this is the only one that we got. Maybe it's talking about this? Yeah, no, I doubt it. I legitimately doubt it. But I guess because I can't figure out what case they want me to do. Let me see. Let me try one more time, see if I can find something. If I can't find it, then we're done. Yeah, no. Perfect. What I'm thinking is break it apart. Oh, wait. I can just pick this up. Oh, no, you can't. I'm thinking break it apart so we can see what everything looks like and then exit this damn game. See if I can point out what everything is so far, which I think I 100% could. This is the GPU, as in the graphics card. This is the air cooler, and behind the air cooler is the CPU. This is where the RAM goes, and then I'm not sure where the SSD is at all, actually. I don't know if it's like in the motherboard. I know the power supply is here, but where is the SSD? Is it back there? I'm not sure, but the biggest thing is what we're going to do is remove everything apart like we did last time, because I kind of just want to see if I can kind of pinpoint, you know, what everything is. I believe we gotta remove this, and then we could take this out. Well, we gotta take the wires out first, and then boom, remove that. And then from here, is there a power supply? I don't see it, so we gotta get this wire, try to take that out. I meant not power supply, I meant to say, something else, SSD. Unless maybe not everything needs an SSD, because in my head it's like, where the hell is the storage going? I mean, well, the RAM would probably be exactly where the storage is going. But you can untake these out, take that out. We gotta clean this CPU. And we can see that it's an Intel Core i7. Wow. It's beautiful. And we can open the CPU and then take that motherfucker. We're gonna take it out, and then we're going to unplug this wire, take that out. And I don't know, I still can't see it, y'all, where the SSD is, unless it's behind this, or maybe the only storage that we do have is, maybe the only storage that we do have is the freaking RAM, which I guess is fine, but having one RAM is crazy. It's crazy work having one RAM, unless it's in here. We'll have to see. I think it might be in here. I think it might be in here. No, that's a dust filter. Oh, right here. Damn it. It was all the way in the back. Okay, so it is an SSD. But they only have one SSD. That's crazy work. Unless that's a case part. Yeah. Well, let's see if we can install this back together, which I doubt because I'm trash. So here's the removed components. Oh, I guess I would have to figure it out myself. Could we upgrade it? They don't have crazy motherboards. Oh, that would have been dope. I guess they only got one motherboard, which we would have to do this one, which is the exact same one, which isn't too difficult. By the way, if y'all are new here, man, hit that subscribe button. We normally don't play video games though, so if you're gonna subscribe for it being this particular game, then never mind. But if you really want to see someone who's going to really grind hard and try to learn whatever she needs to learn, then this is definitely the place to be. But pretty much, actually, I'm going to go to the main menu real quick and kind of just get out of here because we have been going crazy. How long have we been on live for? We've been on live for about 42 minutes. I feel like I got a good amount of knowledge from earlier today because we were just studying a little bit more about the PCU. And then also too, we got a lot of bit into like I want to say a bunch of other things as well. So hey, pretty much we're done with that game. I do kind of want to see where I plan on going with the studying, but if y'all have any questions, y'all can definitely go and ask away. But I am currently somebody who is trying to become a network engineer, right? I really want to become a network engineer, and I really feel like that I could 100% get there, and I'm going to be documenting the entire journey. If you are new to this journey, I've already been documenting, I want to say, my web dev journey for about 7 months, and normally it was like every single day, and then it kind of slowly went down, but more than likely it's every day pretty much that I will be hopping on documenting this, and last time was 7 months, and I plan on doing 7 or more months with this network engineering, and practically with anything I end up putting my mind through or to and kind of trying to pursue. I feel like this is going to be, the wave. So definitely make sure y'all end up hitting that subscribe button, y'all end up tuning in, y'all sit here and y'all rock with me. I don't know if the camera is a little bit off. It might be more or less fine now, maybe, so that's pretty good. But yeah, so we've been grinding. We're on day 13. We plan on getting to hundreds and hundreds of these days, maybe 100, maybe even 200. And I've had proof in the pudding that I've done this before. So just make sure y'all end up hitting that subscribe button. I know this today wasn't really like as hype as my normal streams were. Kind of was a bit drained today. And also too, this isn't the normal time that I do go live. So I feel like a lot of y'all are probably really like were expecting me to be doing what I normally do, but and also probably expected me a little bit earlier. But that's all right, man. I had to just wanted to like not break the streak. I didn't really expect today to do that well anyway. But just make sure y'all ended up hitting that like button. Y'all share this with your peoples. And I'm glad to be, just chilling with y'all, to be yapping with y'all. I'm probably going to keep this on just for a little bit, though, because I do want to see what my next steps are going to be. And it's going to have to be the specs performance of a computer. So I want to learn how to interpret PC specifications fast, and I guess I'm gonna see if I can try and find like a website right now, because the goal is to ultimately try to learn as much as I could learn, but also everything that I need to learn to hopefully become an IT professional. An IT like network engineer, of course, is what I would want to do and pursue first, but that would ultimately be the goal. So right now I'm just trying to find just a couple of like websites that can kind of teach me about computer specs, so I could be pretty much set for oh my goodness, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, set for tomorrow, because tomorrow I plan on getting back on what my true studying looks like. And I can't really find like a good website. I feel like, if y'all know any good websites, definitely let me know. I want to find more of like a modernized website for 2025, because some of the websites I keep running into are really old, and they have different wattages, different gigabytes, different this, different that. So it's like, I gotta make sure I find the right ones that are a bit more up to date, because I want to learn pretty fast about these specs. So it says, how fast is your computer? Simple tips for accurate speed. Make the right choice. Exploit PC specifications. Laptop specs explained. I might have to just go one by one, to be honest. I feel like trying to do it all together might be where the issue lies. We're trying to find like a good damn website. Let me see if I can ask even ChatGPT. They might even be able to help me. Well, actually, they did give a pretty good website, but this is specifically about RAM. Look up any part specs. Explain Tom's hardware. So let's try Tom's hardware. We can do CPU. Does the CPU have specs, actually? Now I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah, the CPU cores, threads, gigahertz. I forgot. So we got to look into the gigahertz. I mean the CPUs. Nope, that's not gonna work. Yeah, the biggest thing I'm thinking of right now is probably trying to do it one by one, like how I had to previously do it. And it's really tough when you're trying to like learn something, but there isn't really a course for it, and you kind of just have to look it up, do your own thing, try to find it. So it definitely is tough. CPU specs include the number of cores and threads and handles, so they definitely got into that, but I need like a website. I mean, the AI part doesn't look too hard, saying what is cores, the number of independent processing units on a single chip, which isn't, I feel like is pretty much the definition of, I'm sure of. Same thing with what it does and the examples. And so maybe this might be the website. Also, too, you have a website here called Specs Explains the CPU, which is better, gigahertz or number of cores. I believe I already heard that its number of cores is better. Um, I'm very positive about that. And then it says course threads, clock speed, and cache size. So that might be pretty good for trying to course get the clock speed in that size as well. So we're just gonna set some things up, and I think I pretty much know what I'm going to end up doing. So I guess I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna sign off. Sorry that today wasn't as interesting, wasn't as lit, but hopefully I have a good YouTube video coming out tonight. I just gotta go and film it. Love y'all. Catch y'all in the next one. Deuces.